So I came across this question on my YouTube channel that stated, so I kind of have long dreads. Will I have to cut them off for the CPAP fire test? Which that question jogged my memory of a lot of the questions I've been getting throughout the years in regards of appearance in the fire service, which tells me there's still a lot of confusion out there. So in this video, I'm going to cover the topic of how do you present yourself when you know 100% for sure that you want to pursue a fire career and that you start interacting with firefighters and other fire departments. You start testing for fire departments and how you're going to present yourself and look when you're on the other side in the fire academy and actually on the job. So what I did is I pulled up a couple images just to give you a visual of what I need you to understand in regards of appearance in the fire service. So you being a new person coming in, you know 100% for sure that you want to be a firefighter and you're taking the steps to actually start, testing for fire departments. So I pulled up this image here because this is a good example of kind of like what you'll see in a lot of candidates when they come. I mean, they obviously look decent, professional, collared shirts, nice dress shirts. She looks like she has a nice dress suit on. Not everybody's going to present like this, okay? The people that are well coached in regards of, understanding what they should be wearing and how they should present themselves in any aspect of interacting with firefighters, they're going to know exactly what to wear, something similar to her or even this gentleman here. So depending on the department that you're testing for, they may have, specific rules that you need to follow. So say you're testing for Department A and they send out an email saying, hey, we want you to wear, A, B, and C, whether that's a suit or they just want you in like a dress shirt or just be casual. Make sure that you follow what they're recommending that you wear. If there's nothing that comes out, always present yourself in a professional manner. So what I mean by that is you need to be well coached and dialed in. So you want to present yourself like this, okay? This is what's going to help separate you from the rest of the competition and, as we call it, keep you out of the weeds and away from the herd. So, get a nice suit, whether it's a blazer, dress pants, nice dress shoes, a tie, look sharp if you're a gentleman. Now, if you're a lady, find something that's super professional and presentable. Just for this example with gentlemen, the navy blues, your grays, your blacks, you can never go wrong, okay? I just kind of pulled up this image to kind of just give a different visual. So for myself, for instance, anytime that I went in, for mock orals with fire departments, or I went in to test, whether it was a written or an interview, whatever the case is, I had a black blazer, a black tie, I had a black and a gray dress shirt under, gray slacks, and then I had black nice dress shoes, and that's what I always wore. At the end of the day, you want to do everything in your power to kind of help yourself stand out, and that's one thing that's going to help you stand out right away is appearance. You're looking sharp, and then it shows the firefighter sitting on the other side of you and that that are around you in your testing process, whether you're doing a written or whatever the case is, that hey, you're taking this serious and this really means something to you. You've been well coached and dialed in and you're kind of ready to go. So here goes another group of candidates that look like they're getting ready to test, and this is kind of what you can see as well. If you're taking a video-based test or overhead projector test, is kind of what you can see. And all these gentlemen, and I don't know if there's any ladies in here, but there's some ladies in here. So all these candidates here, look sharp. Maybe they were like, hey, just be business casual or be casual. So, they have collared shirts, they all got pants on, shoes. Honestly, go in looking sharp like I told you. Like, have a nice suit, blazer, nice top, dress shirt, pants, slacks, nice dress shoes, and really come presentable unless they tell you to do otherwise specifically. So when it comes to you interacting with, fire departments and firefighters, even if you're not testing, saying you're going down to ride at the station and you really don't know, how you should present yourself or what you should look like. Perfect example is, going to fire cadets, okay? So exclude these two gentlemen here because they have facial hair. This is kind of how you want to present yourself, okay? You want to look like a fire cadet or a probationary firefighter, okay? And that's no disrespect to them, for reaching the status that they're at. That just shows these are the lowest members on the totem pole, and this is kind of a rite of passage. This is how we all present ourselves. So if you go into, say you're going on a ride along with Station A, and you show up in, a nice gray or white, collared shirt tucked in, you got your navy blue Dickies or whatever pants you wear, nice black belt, you got your watch on and nice shiny black boots, you're going to stand out. You're going to stand out of the crowd like nobody's business because a lot of candidates aren't going to be dialed in like this, okay? Anytime you're going down to, interact with firefighters or go ride-alongs at fire departments, unless they tell you to do otherwise, you want to present yourself like this, like you're coming to work, like you're coming to learn. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna make you stand out. And the reason why I'm not, downplaying these gentlemen, I was just like this, okay? And I still came, in a nice button-up shirt, tucked in with slacks, when I went on my first ride-alongs, because, I wasn't coached at the time. I didn't know what I was doing. And I had, facial hair, I had ear piercings, and it wasn't until I sat down with some firefighters that kind of gained me and educated me and let me know, like, hey, you know what, you got to look like us. We don't have the earrings in, and yeah, some of us have mustaches, but we can't have facial hair on our chin and our jaws. You want to present like us, shave all your stuff off, humble yourself, and look like us. Come to work. So once I got that information and I was educated and coached, I came in sharp. And every time after that, I started, when I would go on a ride along, I would look like that of a new probationary firefighter or a cadet. And it helped me stand out. So that's how you want to present yourself. So it shouldn't be confusing. This is a perfect example. Ladies, same thing. Nice hairdo, put your hair up, look presentable, no piercings. If you have tattoos, cover them up. The fire service is changing when it comes to tattoos and stuff, but just humble yourself. You're looking to come in to the fire service to be a new member, and just humble yourself. And it's all a rite of passage. We all been there. So humble yourself, cover it up, and do your best to look like these cadets here and be professional and presentable and ready to show up to work. I pulled up an image of myself here through the fire academy, because it's all stages. So obviously when you're going testing, you want to present yourself a certain way, which we talked about. If you're not testing and you're just riding along with fire departments and stuff, how you want to show up like you're coming to work, looking just like the cadets. Even when you go on the fire academy, see, it translates. Clean shaven face, even though I couldn't stand that I had to shave, my chin hairs off and stuff. But you know what? That's a rite of passage. I'm a new guy in the fire service, so I got to do what those have done before me and humble myself. So this is how I look through. This is actually through the fire academy. I was a fire recruit. So yeah, as it translates over. So as you get through, the fire academy and you graduate and you actually get onto the job, I got two images here of members actually on the job. So I threw this up because, as you can see, it all carries over. It really doesn't change. They still don't have, chin hairs or jaw hairs, because obviously the seal of your mask, utilizing your SCBA for structural fires and stuff. I don't know if these members are newer members or not, and depending on the department you pursue, you as a new firefighter may be able to have a mustache. My particular fire department, we all shaved it off. That was kind of like our standard as new members. After we got off probation, if we wanted to have, a mustache, then we could. But this is how you will present yourself, okay? So just minus a mustache for now, just to be safe. This is how you will present yourself. So as you can see, it's not that different from a cadet or a fire recruit, or just a new member in the service. So you have, their fire department shirts, nice and clean, tucked in. He has a black belt, his department logo on the belt, nice, navy blue jeans. It could be Dickies, whatever the case is. His watch, he's looking professional and presentable. This gentleman as well, clean shaven, same thing, tucked in shirt, navy blue pants. It doesn't change. Here goes another example of what you can see. Some departments utilize their uniforms like this. We only use these for like graduations or funerals or events like that. There are a lot of departments out there that do utilize these as their station uniforms. Now, for my particular fire department, this is how we presented ourselves, and just this was our casual station wear. But a lot of departments do utilize this as well, so you can present like this. And as you can see, these look like maybe newer members because they're all dialed in, clean shaven, presentable. Their shirts are tucked in, shirts buttoned up. They look sharp. So as you can see, I don't want to make it super confusing, but this is how you should present yourself, as a newer member coming in. Okay. So it starts with, looking like a new probationary firefighter, looking like a fire cadet. Okay. Is show up, humble yourself, do what I told you, get rid of the piercings, cover the tattoos if you can, shave your facial hair, gentlemen, look sharp, look clean, and show that, hey, I'm educated. I understand a little bit of the fire service. I'm humbling myself. I'm here to work. I'm here to learn. So you can earn your spot within the fire service. So all in all, to review the question that I got, so I kind of have long dreads. Would I have to cut them for the CPAT fire test? So what this gentleman said was super powerful. I did as well. Think about it. Is long hair worth losing your career? Like, honestly, like, really think about it. You know, is, you know, your facial hair and your piercings really worth you potentially not earning a spot within the fire service? That's really how you have to think about it, okay? Humble yourself, do as those have done before you, rite of passage, tradition, humble yourself, get rid of the stuff, look like us, you know, humbly look like us, and then do what you have to do. Work hard, you know, be a lifelong learner, and do what you have to do to get in the fire service, okay? That's truly what it's all about. So all in all, you're educated now. So anytime you're interacting with firefighters, riding along at fire departments, testing for fire departments, whatever the case is, anything fire related, you know how to present yourself. With that being said, keep working hard, stay consistent, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good luck, future firefighter.